Hmm. My phone's going off. Welcome to another live stream in the crypt. Why is that just holding over our face? There we go. Might have done a little better. So I hope everybody's been enjoying the shows. The DK and the Bees with has been really rocking Tam Glenn the first week. And then we had Danny Hassel last week. And this coming Wednesday, we got Lisa Wilcox, Alice herself from Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and 5. How cool is that? I'm excited for that. Me and Brett got some shows planned out. He's at a show this weekend, so next weekend there'll be more live and live with DK and the Schwag. So be ready for that. And I hope everybody's doing well. I've been having a lot of fun with everybody. I clean up well. Yeah. I feel tired. I feel the bags under my eyes, but it's good to see everybody here. How you doing? What's up, Anthony Shobut? Great channel there. Check him out. Support our fellow YouTubers and content creators. What is going on, Steve Morris? You guys hear everything well? Like I said, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the show. If you've checked out some of the Shooting the Shiz with DK and the Schwag, that's a great one to watch. DK and the Bees Horror Buzz, awesome shows. We're going to be bringing on some amazing guests. We're going to be doing some giveaways. You see over there, the Leatherface, that CJ Graham signed. Those are badass boxes. We got some new ones that will be seen soon. Really, really cool stuff. What's up, Anthony Jordan? Anthony Jordan, congratulations. Anthony Jordan's got that scene in Roseblood where they're doing the extra clips, and he's got a great channel too. And what do you say? Oh, each character serves a purpose, and he's got that clip in you, and I thought that was pretty cool. Great to see you, Steve Merlo. Been a while. Got to get you on. I know we've talked about getting you back on. Anthony, I'd love to bring you on, talk about your channel. You do some fantastic reviews. Steve Morris, good to see you. Hello, my brother. Good to see you. I'm guessing with all those balloons, that's got to be my dude Poopo. Yeah, no, I was shocked. I don't want to say I was shocked because you do a great job. But I was like, oh, cool. That's so cool to see, man. I guess the new trailer came out for the movie I'm in. I do a small little DK cameo, repping the Krypt over here. And Camp Blood 666 Part 2. I guess Brett told me he'd seen my clip. He said it looked pretty good, or they did something with me. And so, small part, but it's kind of cool to have my acting debut playing myself. It was a tough role to really nail, but I think I got myself down pretty well. Yeah. If anybody's out there and you guys want to pop on, I'll drop the StreamYard link. If you got anything you want to talk about and you're up and bored, you're welcome to come on here and tell us what you're doing. Like I said, it's just kind of laid back, chill stream. Excited to actually, I should announce some of the conventions I'm at. And some of the shows I got coming up tomorrow night. Let me make sure I get it right. If you guys haven't seen it, I just comment. Give me one sec here. A few things going on. Actually, I got to talk about. We're going to be launching the DK and the Bees Horror Buzz Facebook group, and we're going to be limiting the streams to there. So when everybody goes to a stream, or we're going to try to reel everybody there for DK and the Bees. I'm going to do the same thing for myself and Brett, and try to keep the shows there so you guys know where to find it. Don't miss anything. That way, if we're doing a giveaway, everybody's commenting in the same spot, doesn't get missed. You guys know how that goes. Make it so you guys are able to interact in the chat more with each other, because if somebody's in one room and another room, but we're going to keep it Facebook, hopefully one, maybe two rooms in Facebook instead of a whole bunch, and the YouTube channel. So that's one thing I'd like to get geared towards, because it feels like we're on a bunch of different Facebooks, and some great people aren't meeting each other in the chat and supporting each other. So we will talk a little bit about that. Let me Sunday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My good buddy Dennis Mallon's coming on. I haven't had him on a long time. Real cool guy. It'll be great catching up with him. And then also on tomorrow, I have Nightmares Unleashed with Matthew Mark Hunter. And we're going to be talking about that upcoming film. It's in demand on Indiegogo. And I'm excited to see. He's a young guy, from what I understand. I was reached out to about having him on the show, and I guess he's done over 220 horror films. I think he's in his like 21, 22. So I think that's really cool. It's awesome to see the young talent out there doing their thing. Sal, what's going on, man? Good to see you, dude. Everybody, it's good to see Officer Sal. That's always his nickname. One of the best dudes I know out there. Awesome guy. I know he's one of the biggest warriors out there you'll ever meet. So it's good to see you, Sal. I hope you're doing well. I hope the wife's well. I hope the kids are doing well. I know they're already in college now. Let me read some of these chats. I was messing around. Okay, Steve Morris. Well, you can come on. We could talk about your upcoming film. I'd love to hear about what you're doing. Let me know when it launches, and we'll get you on and we'll talk about your project. The Friendly Man, good to see you. Actually, I was just announcing Nightmares Unleashed with Matthew Mark Hunter tomorrow. Check out The Friendly Man. He actually invited me to have Matthew Mark Hunter on. So it seems like a really interesting project he's got going on. We'll talk about his Indiegogo campaign. We'll talk about the perks. What else did I want to announce? So we're going to be doing the DK and the Bees Horror Buzz on Facebook. We're going to get the podcast where they have their own place to go, so you guys all know where to find things. Don't lose it, don't miss it. So once I launch it, I got it made, but I want to make sure I go through with Beatrice about it and make sure she's happy with stuff and have some content already there before we start inviting people in. I'll be doing the same thing for Shooting the Shiz with DK and the Swag. And I'll keep live in the Krypt on Doomsday's Krypt Facebook group and page and my personal. You guys, it's more exciting when they're on. I know. I get excited when they're on too. It's a lot of fun doing streams, but it's cool to sit back, read the chat, and talk to you guys a little bit. And I do appreciate you guys when you come. Sometimes if I miss saying hi to you and it's a co-stream and we got a guest, it's just hard to stop everything to be like, hey. So these type of streams are a lot of fun to catch up with you guys. Also, let me go through the schedule because I got it on the calendar. I just booked another show in October. I got back-to-back shows in October, or conventions, back-to-back in September. Got one in August and one in July. So let me just go through those for you. I know July, the 7th, 8th, and 9th, I'll be at Krypticon, Kansas City, back again this year. Chaz puts on a great show. I'm excited for that. I'm actually at three Krypticons this year, and one's going to be with the Swag in Denver. So we'll get to that one. So July 7th, 8th, and 9th, we're going to be at Krypticon. Let's see. August the 18th, 19th, and 20th, I will be at Krypticon Denver. That's their first event out in Denver. I'd love to come to Cincinnati. That's actually not too bad to go to. What show are you guys what show are you thinking in Cincinnati? Let me know. It's going to be tough this year because I do have a job that consumes a lot of my time and it's hard for me to be away. And I'm going to catch up with the chat in a second. So Krypticon Denver, their first year, I'll be joined by the Swag, the big Swag, Brett Wagner. We're going to be hanging out at Krypticon. We're going to be rocking a lot of Leatherface stuff. We're going to be rocking a lot of really cool stuff. It's going to be a party area. We'll be talking DK and the Swag. We'll have that cool ass merch. Brett will be dressing up as Leatherface, and it's going to be wild over in our area. So me and Brett will be at the same table at that. And then September, we start getting busy. September and October. The 15th, 16th, and 17th, I'll be at Krypticon Minneapolis, another Krypticon. That's the third and final Krypticon, but 3 events with them is awesome. Fantastic guest list. One of these streams will go over everything. I know Brett will want to get over there and hopefully get Chaz DeMoss on. He's the promoter for Krypticon, the owner. and he's a real cool guy. And then right after Crypticon, on the way home, I'll be stopping at Midwest Monster Fest in Illinois, Moline, Illinois, I believe it's called. And then we're finally getting over to October. I got 2 shows. This one I just got booked in. We got a Doomsday's Krypt page in their new magazine, Monster Expo XD. We're gonna be at. They got one coming up, I believe, in May, but I'm gonna be at the one in Taunton, Massachusetts, in October, and that's the 14th and 15th. Brett Wagner's gonna be there. I might have a couple of people I know that you guys might know from the chats and stuff over there at the table. And on the way back from there, I'm gonna be stopping in Kentucky and finish and doing Scarefest. And that should be pretty freaking awesome. Let me make sure I got that right though. Scarefest Kentucky is the 21st or the 20th, the 21st, 22nd. Awesome show. That'll probably be the last one of the year. And right before that, like I just told you, Monster Expo XD in Taunton, Massachusetts. I'm from Massachusetts, so it's gonna be really cool to go back to the East Coast. I didn't think I'd go there anytime soon. Just I had not a lot of reasons to go back, especially life being so busy, but now I got a reason to go back to East Coast. I'm hoping to run into some old friends because that's where I grew up. And yeah, I'm excited to do that show. And then on the way back, it just works out right. These 2 back-to-back conventions. Taunton is on the way back, or Kentucky's on the way back from Taunton's on the way back to Missouri. And if I could speak tonight, Taunton to Kentucky's on my way back to Missouri. I think I got it right now. Let me finally have physical merch. I know Steve's been on the show before. Let me yeah, once the campaign drops, we're gonna be talking. I finally have physical merchandise for He Knows Bad Apples. Yeah, He Knows it's gonna be awesome. And you're gonna be out in St. Louis. You should oh man, you should come to one of these conventions if you're in the area for sure. And oh, you know what else I gotta go to? And I know it's this year, and I gotta figure out when it is. CJ Vecchio's got the Chicago Film Fest now, and I gotta at least go. All right, our guys, Janice is here, and he is ready to go live with you. Sure. I'll send you the link. You can send it to him if he wants to come on. Are you talking another time? But if somebody wanted to come on and talk about the project, I have no problem with that tonight. I ain't gonna go too long. Sonia Blair, welcome to the stream. I don't know if any of you guys saw this. I'm just gonna go random now. Talk with you guys. I saw CJ Graham, and I have not seen Highway to Hell yet. So if any of you guys seen it, let me know if it's any good. I'm gonna watch it anyway, enjoy it. CJ is a cool dude. He's pretty funny. Almost dropping it. And I had some new masks. I have a couple Jason masks and a Pretty Woman mask from my buddy Daniel Cruz. I forgot to bring it down. Sorry, Daniel, man. I'm gonna unbox that live for him soon. But let me check this chat out and make sure I'm not missing anything. And like I said, while I'm scrolling through this weekend, I got Dennis Mallon Sunday, and we're gonna be talking. Oh my God, Nightmares Unleashed, and that's gonna be a fun show tomorrow at 10:30. That's live on Indiegogo. Come to Cincinnati. Let me know in Cincinnati where Ben Robison's here. He helped me out in Minneapolis. I'm hoping he can come to maybe one of these events and team up with me. He was a big help. Awesome guy. Had a lot of fun. Good friend of mine. Worked with them for a while at the job I do, and it was cool for us to get away for the weekend. He got away from the family. We got to go. Not that he wanted to get away from the family, but he had a little guy weekend. We had a good time. It was fun. Have physical merchandise for He Knows. He Knows is really cool. I love that. Very cool movie. Steve Morris was a great guest. Had him on. I'd love to have you back on again. You guys, Jonas is here and he's ready to go. Are you saying he's ready to go live? Oh, okay. Oh, he can do it right now. All right, we're gonna bring on Jonas to hear about a new project. That's what it's all about. Let me get the link and I will send it to you. The one thing that's tough about the camera and the microphone I got on, and I got to get even a better setup, is I can't use my mouse or my laptop. Okay, so, all right, 10 minutes before. All right. Matthew Mark Hunter, he's going to be on tomorrow, like I said. He's ready to roll. He's excited for this interview. I'm excited to talk to him. Recommended by Steve Stroud over there, the friendly man. And I'm going to send that link and you could send it to your friend. Here you go. All right. See, I can't walk and chew gum. Here we go. All right, back. So yeah, I appreciate all the support you guys have been getting. It means a lot, and we're gonna try to do a lot of different fun things with these podcasts, these shows, these conventions, showing off all these talented people. Michael Toth and his art, which you see behind me. I got a few pieces by Lonnie McCollum here. Josh Lucas is killing it with the three-eyed demon that we're going to be presenting soon. If you're on the Facebook, you've probably seen the three-eyed demon sculpt. That's the prototype. We got some really, really good ideas for the second one, like the actual one. But we're gonna do something with the prototype. This was really cool. I love this piece. Now I'm getting a brain fart. It's late at night. Why can't I think of his name? Dude's awesome. Talk to him all the time. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Messages coming in. I told you guys I can't walk and chew gum. It's bad. Let's. I got the stupid glove on. I can't even look. Oh, James Roth. Excuse me. James Roth did this, and I didn't even find it. It came to me. James Roth is doing some really cool stuff. I'm looking forward to some things from him. That'll be on the table. Just Daniel Cruz, Jesse Aarons, I was talking to. And I mean, you're talking some really, really talented people. I don't have it in the frame. I'll pull it up close, though. Give me a sec. This is a really cool. If you guys haven't seen this Terminator yet, it was signed by Robert Patrick, who was good friends with Brett. And I was already getting to become real good friends with Brett. And me and Brett and Robert Patrick had a phone call. And did you close your boots and your motorcycle? I got a good pair of sunglasses for it, but you see Robert Patrick's autograph right there. The T1000. All right. Is there any cool cons? I am not sure about Oklahoma. They're starting to pop up everywhere. If they're not somewhere, they're these promoters are bringing it to you. So when these conventions come out and you see them, whether they have 10 or 20 guests, go support them. That everybody that goes and supports these conventions and supports the vendors and the guests and just everybody there in the community, it goes a long way for them to follow you to bring even more to you. You show them the love, they give it back. Yeah, I've actually never been to Oklahoma, but it'd be really cool if they did one out there for you guys. You never know. You bring it up enough and there's demand, somebody's going to put one on for sure. For sure. But yeah. And if you guys haven't read this, I got to give shout outs to Beatrice, the Kruger Curse. I think we'll wind up doing a book giveaway. I bought a book. This is my own reading book, but I got another one that I specifically got from her to do a giveaway with. So there's going to be a giveaway for that. We're planning on some loot boxes, some big boxes of some real awesome, cool stuff. That'll be coming soon. Just I wish there was more time in a day. It feels like there's just never enough. The VHS boxes, like I told you guys before, we got some new ones coming too. And all these we're going to try to keep limited runs. So if somebody owns one or wins one on these streams, hopefully we all grow in the community, the Doomsday's Krypt community, the DK and the Bees horror buzz, which is doing great, and shooting the shiz with DK and the swag. These limited boxes, maybe you'll be worth something someday. And if you win one or you get one, I hope to see you guys double your money. That'd be cool. That'd be real cool because there's a lot of talent that won those boxes. Michael Toth's art is next to none. I love what he does. It just fits what we're doing in Doomsday's Crypt. And Thomas Bruce is doing a great job putting them together. He's adding the stickers. You see that chainsaw magnet over there on top of it. I don't know if you can really see it on the CJ Graham one, but there's a Part 6 mask on it. Got the Doomsday Demon grabbing his head. You know, we got to sneak the Doomsday Demon, the three-eyed demon in there. Got to have the three-eyed demon in there. August 5th through the 6th is the soonest I know of. Going to that for sure. And that's an Oklahoma event. Oh, I did, Friendly Man. I sent it to you. I don't know if you got it. I don't know if I'm way too late on that. Okay. Let me see. I got a message. Let's see. I'm talking to all you guys. So if somebody's messaging me, they might want to come on too. I'm happy to. Steve, I sent you the link for StreamYard. Let's see. Yeah, all right. We'll get you the link right here. Steve. I mean James. Let's see if I can figure out how to pop up on here. Oh, fucking it all up. I'm not used to laptop pad here. All right. I think I got you. And we'll bring on a few people. We can all talk about stuff. That's what it's all about, sharing out these projects, talking about these projects. And the Tulsa Comic Con, though. Yeah, I'm going to a Comic Con, not as a vendor next month. And Elvira's going to be there, Cassandra Peterson. I'm excited to meet her. Some of my friends I'm taking are big Star Trek fans. So they're going to meet William Shatner. And there's the guy who played Brent Spiner, who played Data. And Jonathan Drakes, who played Riker. So that'll be cool. There's a few other people, obviously the Terrifier 2 cast. I'm excited to meet them. Damian Leone's going to be there, and David Howard Thornton. But I'll be seeing them a lot at other events, so I might try to say hi to them if I run into them. You know, I don't think they know who I am. Maybe they do, but introduce myself, let them know I'll see them at Scarefest, and I'm not sure if they're going to be at any other ones I'm going to. I got a feeling they'll get announced at some of the others. I can't confirm or deny. I don't know. But it'd be cool to meet them. But at least I know I'll see him at Comic-Con and I'll see him at Scarefest. That's already confirmed. And Kentucky's got a great venue there. The Scarefest puts on an incredible show. Had a blast, and I got a sick table there. Actually, I got a lot of sick tables, like great areas, great space. And I almost feel pressured to put on that kick-ass table, but I know we'll pull it off and make it good. And yeah, Midwest Monster Fest. They got more guests to announce. I know there's Felissa Rose there. Big Schwag will be there. I can't. Who else is there? Oh God, it's too late. I got to pull it up, and I do not like using this thing at all. So I will figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know as we go, because my first event's not till July. I know Nick Castle's going to be at some Crypticons and PJ Souls and James Jude Courtney. I've met James a few times. It was really cool. Oh, I'm not the man, but I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys enjoy. I mean, the ones who come and want to. Yeah, the kid from ET will be there. He was at the last KC one. He's really cool. I've met him before. He's very cool. And like I said, I'm not even going to try names tonight. It's just too late. It's been such a busy, long week. And at my job, the end of the month is always like finances and changeover. And so it's been a lot, but I wanted to do a live stream tonight. I wanted to try to get up and say hi to you guys. What's up, Bones? Another great guy, great channel. check him out. Like, there's a few of you guys with some great stuff. Got your tickets for Midwest Monster Fest? Yeah, Paul Nada, man. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person, dude. Uh, I appreciate that, Bones. I appreciate all you guys. Like, you guys all rock, man. I mean, I enjoy just hanging out with you guys, and it's been such a fun journey. And getting to know all you guys has been a load of fun. Like you different YouTubers, all the people too. And it's just been a whole lot of fun. Just the community and getting involved and I work a ton. So to be able to come and do a podcast with Brett Wagner and Beatrice Bupley, that's really cool. All the talent that I've met, like the ones you see behind me, Michael Tosart and all that. There's other artists who've done some amazing work. Scott Straka does amazing stuff. Just so many talented people, and it's just been lucky to know him. The guy Josh Lucas, who's doing the sculpt of the three-eyed demon. Oh my god, that thing's gonna be awesome. We've been talking about. He did the prototype, and you can find that on Facebook. And it's went through a whole bunch of changes to get the mold. Like he sculpted the whole thing. You got to remember he's going off like drawings, so that's a little bit of me. Obviously the demon was Mike drew it out for me. It's like, what do I do with that forehead? Let's throw an eye right on it. So yeah, it was based off a picture I sent him. So you could tell by the schnoz. That's how you can tell it's the demon. It's like, I usually can tell somebody by his eyes. No, no, it's that nose. It's that nose. Oh, dude, I didn't get anything signed by Freddie and Scarefest. I didn't even get to meet half the people. I was right by Freddie or Robert Englund. He was right next to Lance Henriksen, and I became really cool with Brian Bremer, and I had to talk to Brian. Brian came to my table a bunch of times. I got some pics of it. Really cool dude. Had a great time meeting Brian Bremer, and looks like that, right? You have a mask that looks like Freddie. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Hold on, I'm reading. A mask like what? I got a few masks. I got a mask of a lot of different things. I'm gonna get more Leatherface. I just got a Pretty Woman in, and it's upstairs, and it's really really cool. It's a really sweet mask, but a mask that looks like Fred. Well, I got Bus. I don't really wear the masks. Oh no 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 no! I don't have. Well, I got. Let me see. Let me pull it up. I'll show you guys since you're here. Maybe some of you guys haven't seen it. All right, I'll find it. Hold on one sec. Sec here, guys. It might take a second to find it. I know there's probably an easier way to find it. Let me see. Actually, it might be easier on the page. It's a sick piece. I mean, and that's just a prototype. The new one we're doing, we added some features to it. Well, bet you'll be easy to find on the page. Let's see. One sec here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Sorry about that. All right, here it comes. So this is by Josh Lucas, and that's the prototype. Be some tweaks going on, but I think that's pretty badass. Let's see. Another angle. I don't want the chat. Let's see. But yeah, it's sick. It's gonna be a sick piece. We added some really cool stuff with it too. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he killed it. It was a fun process, but and the thing I really loved about Josh was, and I posted some of it. You can find it on Facebook, and I'll share the picture sometime. The sculpt itself changed so many times, and then it finally got to where it was right. He did like two other kind of designs, but changed it each time, and both were really cool. It just wasn't the demon. And yeah, this one I'm really happy with. Now, a few tweaks, a few extra features we're talking about, and yeah, it's going to be a great centerpiece. And then hopefully, let's see, and then hopefully we can do some more characters for the Doomsday's Krypt comic. We're going to kind of do it fun. Obviously, the nun was kind of like a little nod to Beatrice that we called Beatra. So yeah, yeah. Hopefully by 2024. It's just been hard to write. Working on some scripts. We really want to branch out and do some other really cool stuff. And right now we got Jonas here. Let me bring up Jonas. What is going on, Jonas?
What's going on, man?
Oh, not much. Just late night and figured why not stream. Good to have you jump in, man. Tell us a
Yeah,
little bit
I
about what you're up to.
appreciate the offer, honestly.
Hey man, anytime. It's what it's all about.
But
So
yeah,
you got a project, I guess.
me?
Yeah. Or are you just
Uh,
coming on to chill?
yeah, I just came on to see about your project.
Oh, all right. Well, go ahead. Ask some questions. I don't mind
So
somebody coming up and asking me questions.
I'm actually with the friendly man. That was James in the chat. I'm sure you know, right?
Yeah.
So you're doing conventions here upcoming?
Yeah, yeah. I'm doing let's see. I got Kansas City, I got Minnesota, I got Kentucky, Taunton, and Illinois right
Are
now.
those like in order, like
Oh, and
Kansas?
Denver. And Denver.
Oh,
No,
cool.
I believe it's Kansas City, Denver, Minneapolis, Moline, Illinois at Midwest Monster Fest. I just booked Monster Expo XD in Taunton, and then I finish off strong at Scarefest, Kentucky. So and I got to fly to Florida in about on the 28th to go and pick up my truck. So then I get to drive back to Missouri from Florida. So I hate driving, and I'm going to be doing a lot of it, but it's
Yeah,
worth
dude.
it. It's worth it.
I'm the same way. I'm really not much of a driver. If I don't have to do it, I won't do it. Um,
I,
so what do you do? What do you do in the conventions?
I'll just set up for like 2 days and then tired and just sit. No, I just I try to just set up a cool area. It's always evolving. Like
Yeah,
I started off and I've had some great talents, that I've met over the years and put them on the table and tried to show off their talents, let people know who these people are. And I didn't really do it. I did it so I didn't have to walk around the convention the whole time and just kind of chill out and get in an hour early, not wait in lines. And I mean, that's not really true, but it was kind of something that just happened. I didn't really expect to like be doing conventions. And then it's like this year I want to change it up, update my tables a little bit.
yeah. I mean, it
And
seems
then
like a lot of fun, honestly. I mean,
oh
I went to one last what was it, July? I was at the Houston Horror Festival.
oh cool,
That
cool.
was a pretty fun one.
Yeah, I was Brett Ben's saying it's well explained. Like Ben knows me. I mean, if you asked him when he met me, because he worked with me when I first started at my job 9 years ago, and he worked with me for a few years. He's known me for a few years, but yeah, he'll tell you. I mean, I think from the outside looking in, yeah, it really happened. It wasn't like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna do this horror stuff. It really the pandemic had a lot to do with it too. Is with my job,
Gotcha.
we were kind of locked in a place, and I work with individuals, so one of them was a huge Mask fan, and actually, let's see if you can see it over here.
Oh yeah.
But see that clown mask? That was the first mask I ever had rehauled, and it was for my buddy, which was Doomsday Kingdom, and they had a comic, and I became Doomsday Kingdom Army, and I started collecting masks. He's like, dude, the comic's coming out a little slow. You need content. Start doing some of the horror stuff, and he's been a great supporter of what I've been doing. Become a good friend. We're actually working on a script called The Brute, and I think it's really, really good. It was an idea I had when I drank a lot of beer and I had time to do it, and it just, I do my best thinking when I'm having a few beers. I never have a
So that's
chance
what I was
to.
gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. You got the best ideas when you're drinking beer.
They might sound ridiculous, but when you break them down when you're sober and go, all right, let's get rid of the where it got too drunk, but where it's
Yeah.
really good. And
Hey,
I'll
John Carpenter did the same thing, didn't he?
but it was, I think the script's really cool. He was on the show a few weeks ago. Ronnie Hayes from Make a Path Presents. He had a huge Walking Dead channel. He was like, if you went to YouTube, him and a guy named Trevor, I can't remember the name of his channel, came up, and if you were a hardcore fan of The Walking Dead, his YouTube channel was it. Dude's an awesome host. I mean, like, but he came on the other week, and he's been a huge supporter, and so that's why I changed it. It was Doomsday Kingdom Army, and I was using it at my first convention. I'm like, well, if I'm really going to start doing this horror stuff, I don't want to feel like I'm riding somebody or stealing somebody's thing. And he was all like, dude, just go ahead. You have my permission. It's like, nah, I want it to be kind of feel like it's my own thing too. And of course, I still support Doomsday Kingdom. I still even got a Doomsday Kingdom Army mod group, and they just released issue 6. So big shout out to Ronnie. Check out, if you like comics, you like zombies, you like good writing, and you like amazing art, check it out. Doomsday Kingdom. So big shout out to him, because he had a lot to do with it. Steve Merlo, who's here, had a lot to do with it. He made me a producer on the Sawyer Massacre, and I was just starting, and he's like, dude, you do this promoting thing. It's, he really appreciated me sharing them out, and an honor being a producer on that movie. And he was one of those guys who pushed me and said, hey, keep doing what you're doing, man. And yeah, I mean, those are the little things. The people that you respect saying, go ahead and do it. And it's like, all right, I'll give it a shot. Why not? And that's kind of how things happened. It was never planned, none of it. Yeah. I mean, it's more getting planned now, where it's like, okay, well, things are happening.
Yeah,
What can I do
exactly.
to keep it fresh? What can I do to keep it fun for everybody? What can I do to make sure it's always about, Doomsday's Krypt, but really the Doomsday's Krypt army too, that we've built, the support that we have, and the talent we have, because I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for the talent you see, and the talent that I've gotten to know. I mean, I definitely thank them a lot for everything they do. Like I said, it wouldn't pop, just be a guy sitting at a table if it wasn't for all this cool shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
we actually just recently, well, I mean, I say recently, but well, yeah, recently, but we had a guest on our channel. We did what, 4 interviews, and then we did a live Q&A with John Christ from Danzig, original Danzig guitarist.
I saw that. I watched that interview.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of conventions coming up too, pretty soon. I
Yeah,
know he's going to be at Days of the Dead, Indianapolis, right?
yeah, that was a really cool show. I liked how he just had his guitar. He's ready.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
talk like he talks with his guitar almost
yeah,
too. It's like, all right,
yeah,
I'm not going to tell you about it. I'm just going to show you. That
yeah,
had to be pretty cool to have him on
yeah.
and just be like, all right, man, the dude's going to rip some shit out. And I think you guys even said your drummer was there. Go jump on the drums. Let's get a whole set going or something. But it was a good stream. It was fun.
Yeah,
It was
definitely.
fun.
He's a cool dude. I wish I got to see him at one of his convention dates, but sadly he's not doing any in Texas. I'm in Texas.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
There's some great ones in Texas. I was gonna do some hopefully a Texas event this year, but hopefully in 2024 I will. It's just I'm so booked, and because I do work full time still, I can't. I'm like pushing it even on the events I'm going to, because it's like a 13-day period in September I'll be gone, and a 13-day period in October I'll be gone. And that's like
Busy.
Russian. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my job needs me, and that's, it's important to me. So,
Yeah. I mean, at
as
least you enjoy it too,
yeah,
man.
I do. It's rewarding. It's got its pros and cons like any job, but
Of course.
it
But
it's at least until for right now. Doomsday's Crypt's been doing great. Hopefully, it grows, and maybe I'll be able to at someday next year or at the year after cut down my hours and kind of split between the two. That's my goal, where I'm making enough money to just support,
yeah,
the money I
absolutely.
take by taking it off and giving more to Doomsday's Crypt. But either
Definitely.
way, either way.
It's the way to go. I was a plumber for the past 4 years, and I just got through with that like this year. Kept getting laid off. Because I was working for a lot of mom and pop companies, and I'm like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I like doing, and I'm gonna go to like conventions and stuff, and actually focus on like my hobbies at least for a little bit while I have the time before I start working again in the summer. So
Oh, trust me, I get it. Well, you're still young too, man.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I had trouble keeping a job when I was a lot younger, and now it's like I'm afraid to lose a job because I'm at that point where I don't want to have to find a new job and go through all
yeah,
this shit
yeah,
again. I mean, I'd like to do it with Doomsday's Crypt, where I'm my own boss, but if I got to work somewhere, I'm very comfortable where I work, and yeah, I've been here 9 years. Like anything, it's got its ups and downs, but overall, you know,
yeah,
it's
definitely.
worth it. It's worth it. But yeah, I think you guys got a great channel. I'm glad Friendly Men reached out to me, and I have that interview tomorrow with Nightmares Unleashed. I'm excited to hear more about that project. My good buddy Dennis Mallon, who hasn't been on, he's a Florida actor, is going to be on tomorrow, and he was actually in
Cool.
the Serena Williams commercial on the Super Bowl. That Super Bowl commercial. He's
Uh-huh.
like one of the chefs in the background, so it'll be
Really?
cool. I know it's yeah, hey man, a Florida actor getting in a Super Bowl commercial.
Wow.
And he was seen
No
pretty well
shit.
in there, so I'm looking forward to catching up with him, talking to him. So it's a pretty busy weekend. And then Wednesday, we got Lisa Wilcox from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 and 5 on.
Really?
Yeah, DK and the Bees Horror Buzz. So that's going to be exciting. That's going to be really cool. We had
No,
Danny
that's pretty
Hassel
cool.
last week, and we had Tam Glenn the week before. So, and we got some upcoming announcements coming for guests that are pretty cool that I think everybody's gonna enjoy. And the same thing with Shooting the Shiz with DK and the Swag. We got some guests coming for that. Uh Me and Brett do a lot of the indie podcasts too, and convention podcasts. And the cool thing about Beatrice and Brett is they're both such different people that it brings such a different, unique experience to each show, and both of them are fantastic. And I have a lot of fun just co-hosting with them.
Yeah,
Makes my
definitely.
job easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
We actually just had Johnny Kelly from Typo Negative,
oh,
and
sweet,
but
sweet.
that's still in the editing process right now. But that was the latest, most recent, one we did. Well, other than that, we've been pretty much just experimenting with the whole live thing and all that for a little bit. It's actually a lot of fun, to be honest with you.
Nothing goes better
Because,
than music and horror, man.
huh?
Music and horror, dude.
Oh
Shit,
yeah.
yeah, perfect.
Yeah, definitely. So it's just, and it's perfect because right now James, he's in Turkey, so right now it's early in the day for him. So it's just like it's perfect timing. What state are you in?
I'm in Kansas City, like the
Kansas
Kansas
City?
City area. Yeah, I'm south of Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it out here. I grew up in the Northeast, so I'm from Massachusetts. I was born in Jersey until I was about 10. I think I lived in upstate New York, and then moved to Norwood, Massachusetts, Mansfield, Massachusetts, and then primarily in Franklin, Massachusetts. Graduated from high school, lived in Florida for a long time, kind of went back and forth between there, and uh, came out to Missouri, and I really like it out here. Found this job, and I've kind of been here ever since.
It's pretty cool. I wish I got to go to New York. Well, I didn't get to go, but I had a layover flight there that got canceled on me last minute at 1 in the morning, and I was stranded in New York all night, like Home Alone 2,
Gosh. Yeah.
because they didn't give me a hotel voucher, so and I couldn't get a taxi ride to the hotel, so
Yeah, that's rough, man. That
I
is
was
rough.
stuck outside the LaGuardia airport.
Oh, nice experience, huh?
That was in September, so it wasn't even long ago.
Oh man. Oh man. I mean, New York's not the place you want, especially anywhere you don't want to be stuck at that you don't know the area, you don't know a lot of people there.
Oh
And
yeah, it's the
cities, in
complete other side
certain
of the country for
big
me.
cities like New York or Los Angeles or Chicago, and you don't know anybody, it's you don't want to be lost anywhere. But the big cities is definitely not because it'll be easy to get lost there for one. And I don't know,
I had to
not the
sleep on the
safest.
ground.
I'm sure you weren't able to sleep too well.
No, I just had to lay down until the terminals opened again. Because when I went out to get a taxi, and he didn't let me. I tried going back in. He told me to go back in and grab a voucher. I tried going back in. There was no reentry. So now, then I was. That's how I got
So you got
stranded.
stuck outside. I mean, at least if you were inside, it wouldn't have been too bad.
Yeah, yeah, I was pissed. I'm like, I can't just pay you to give me a ride to a hotel. Why do I need a voucher? But from my understanding, I guess they make their money off those vouchers. So
What don't kill you makes you stronger, I guess. I
I
guess
guess,
that's the way I
yeah.
look at that experience, man. 'Cause I know it had to suck. How was the weather? At least it wasn't too cold, I hope.
No, no, it was just before it started getting cool. So it was like, 70s, a little
You got
humid.
lucky. You wouldn't
Oh
want to have
yeah,
been there in
dude.
February, man.
Oh man. No, yeah, I was not equipped for I didn't have any winter clothes on me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you got lucky. You got lucky because even in September, it can get a little chilly.
Yeah,
Usually
I've
not
heard
too
about
bad,
that.
but it can. It can for sure.
Yeah,
But
of
I'm gonna finish talking. I definitely want to catch up more. You guys are great. It's been
course,
cool
man.
having you on. I just gotta sleep. I mean, these
Yeah,
bags
yeah.
on my eyes. I'm
I know I
so
hopped on
tired.
at the last.
Oh no, you're good, man. I appreciate you coming on and asking questions. That was a lot of fun, and it makes it easier than me just sitting here and talking and looking at the chat. So to get a few live questions, I don't mind.
Yeah, of
Definitely
course.
made it fun. I appreciate you asking. It was fun telling
Yeah.
you about it.
And I know James would have wanted to come on too, but he can't. He's got a lesson right now, so maybe next time he can hop on
Yeah, yeah,
with us.
man. Talk some music. Maybe that'd be a good one for my buddy Nick Benson, who's into mixing and stuff like that. Maybe I'll see if he'll come on and co-host with me.
Oh
He
yeah,
worked on
definitely.
some music. He's a special effects guy, but he's into the music too. I worked on Tremors and like Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 and some really, really cool movies. So he'd be a good one to have co-host and talk some music. He'd love it. He'd love
Hell
it.
yeah.
He's a busy guy, but we'll see if we can get him on and co-host. We'll set something up. But chat, thank you so much. Jonas, thank you so much.
Thank
Tomorrow
you,
night,
man.
yeah, tomorrow night, Nightmares Unleashed, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Then we got Dennis Mellon, my friend, actor from Florida, Super Bowl commercial. Sunday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, Wednesday we got Lisa Wilcox. I got to double check on the time on that. I think it's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time again. And then we'll be setting up some shows between me and Brett. Been talking about some shows for the following weekend because he's not on the road and at a convention and stuff. And we'll have some announcements for that show next weekend. And a few things people he wanted to get on that I think would be really cool and you guys will enjoy. So we'll see if we can make it happen. And until tomorrow night, peace out, guys. I'll see you later. Jonas, thanks again, brother.
Thank you, man. Nice meeting you, man.
Nice meeting you. Take care,
Later.
guys.